Get ready for some wow on the Signature Mike Show.
I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. I have some fabulous guests I think you're going to really enjoy. I have Stephanie Rouhani here with the Loft and Living Tour. And I have Shelley Blackburn. She is the Executive Director of Visit Columbia County. So much great information that we're going to throw your way today. So make sure you watch and don't miss a thing. Thank y'all both for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it. Shelley, let's start with you. Visit Columbia County. I didn't know much about you, I have to be honest, and I went to your website. Oh my gosh, it was, y'all, you have to check it out. You have to take a look. Visit Columbia County. And what was the website? I mean, I just Googled it and it came right up.
Yeah, visit ColumbiaCountyGA.com.
Okay, .ga, yes, exactly. Because I sent you an email and I forgot to put the GA in there. It came back to me. So you got my email a day late.
That's okay.
Okay,
Did get it.
You're here, thank goodness.
Yeah.
I love it. So tell us what Visit Columbia County is all about.
Absolutely. Well, we are a nonprofit destination marketing organization. So we receive funding from lodging tax, and all of that funding goes back to promoting Columbia County as a destination. So essentially the same funding that's marketing to outsiders, they're coming into our community and they're spending that money to help refill those coffers. So it's our job to promote all the wonderful things to do and see in Columbia County.
Money well spent.
It absolutely
Because
is.
I went to the website and everything you offer. And why don't we just share with everybody? I don't think we'll get through all of it. So after we talk and we entice you, then go to the website and take a look, because the list goes on and on and on. I mean, Columbia County has a lot to offer.
We really do. And as you know, we're growing by leaps and bounds. So that website is growing every day. So we list all of our restaurants, hotels, attractions, anything that would be of interest to a visitor. We have it listed there on our website. We write blogs. We have events that we have listed there as well. So we would love for anyone to submit those events. If you have blog ideas, let us know. Not only do we promote those things through our website, but we also have a really large following on social media, and we love to share those things there as well, because a lot of people make travel decisions based on social media influence.
Exactly. I think it's probably a really great tool for real estate agents if they're selling in Columbia County as well, because I belong to some groups on social media and they're like, hey, I'm moving, what do I need to know, or what? They need your website, and that answers all their questions.
Absolutely. It's a one-stop shop for visitors or those that are choosing to relocate.
Yes, or those of us who just want to know more about our county that we didn't know before.
Often we hear people say there's nothing to do here, but that's absolutely not true.
Oh my gosh.
Just take 2 minutes and scroll through our website and you'll be blown away.
Absolutely. And there's something for everyone, I noticed.
That's right.
I mean, mature people, families, children, something for everybody.
That's exactly right. So we're really blessed that we have a lot of great outdoor recreation. That's become a very big draw for us. But we're also lucky that a lot of that is for novice up to experienced individuals. So there really is something that everyone can enjoy.
Awesome. You say social media, Facebook,
Yes.
Instagram?
Facebook, Instagram. We have a brand ambassador program, so we constantly have videos that are coming out of new things in the community. So please follow along. It's Visit Columbia County on Facebook and on Instagram.
Awesome. Tell us what you've got here. You were showing this to me earlier. You taught me something that I had heard rumor about, and now you helped tell me what it was all about.
Absolutely. So today I brought along our Serene 18 passport. So this is actually, we're celebrating 5 years of Serene 18.
Okay.
This is our paddle trail program in Columbia County. 5 different routes along the passport program. Once you complete a route, you get a stamp and you get a free t-shirt at our office at Savannah Rapids Park, the visitor center located there. However, one of the routes happens to be a little more popular than the others, and that is our Stallings Island route, which is sometimes referred to as Donkey Island.
Okay.
It is, of course, Stallings Island is the oldest site of Native American pottery was discovered there, so it is protected. However, you can kayak up to the island, and there's a family of donkeys that live there, and they love to see kayakers coming. So take some carrots, take some apples, and they will come straight down to the shore, and they will eat right out of your hand. It's an absolute experience for everyone. But this year, in honor of 5 years, we've actually put out a new t-shirt. This is our Stallings Island t-shirt. They are $30. They can be purchased on our website or at the visitor center, and $10 from each shirt goes to the vet care for the donkeys.
That is nice.
Take great care of our friends.
I want you to say all those words. Can you?
Hee haw, yippee-o, kayak.
I love it. You almost sounded like I'm from Kentucky,
Okay.
and we would say hee-haw all the time.
Hee-haw.
You know, yeah, there you go. You had it. You had it that time.
Twang.
That's what I wanted to hear. I'm just having fun. So this Serene tour, is this something for families?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we have 5 different routes. We actually have vendors at all of those locations. So you don't even have to own a kayak. You can just show up, rent the kayak, go out with your family. You can even do guided tours. It could not be simpler for people to participate.
Oh, that's nice to know, because sometimes people think, oh, I don't, how do I?
Yes.
So you make it very easy for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Some of the things I noticed on your website, top 9 kids summer bucket list. I mean, if you want to think of something for your kids, if they're having a sleepover, you want to take them somewhere on a Saturday, there's a bucket list of things that kids want to do.
Absolutely.
I love that. Where to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. Us older people, we want, we love margaritas. I need to look at this. I saw it, but I want to click on it. What to wear to a golf tournament.
That's right. So that's one of our top visited blogs. It really starts to peak around January when people are making plans for that first week of April. But a lot of times people want to know, what should I wear? What's the most appropriate, the most comfortable? What's trending to wear to the Masters?
Right. I like to be on point, because sometimes I'll wear something a little garish and I'm thinking I need to pull it back sometimes. So I need to read this so I know I'm going to fit in and not stand out.
Absolutely.
Because you don't need to stand out at the golf course. Museums and history, spas and gyms. So you have a guide and a newsletter.
Absolutely.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, and we encourage people, go to our website, visit ColumbiaCountyGA.com, subscribe to that newsletter. It comes out monthly. It is chocked full of events and things that are going on in the community, so you will never be at a loss for what to do.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here today and telling me and pressing on me what you can do. And you at home, obviously you have to check it out. So much to offer. Well, stay tuned. I have Stephanie Rouhani here with the Loft and Living Tour that's coming up that you don't want to miss. A really, really fun event. We'll be right back.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors & More. It's our favorite sale of the year for the entire month of July. You can save up to 20% on everything that is made in America, which includes hardwood, carpet, lighting, Lee Industries furniture, wallpaper, and more. And as an added bonus, Hardwood Floors & More will have savings on items that are red, white, or blue. Hardwood Floors & More, so much more in store for you.
Welcome to Bordeaux's Steak and Seafood in Thompson, Georgia, where casual dining meets southern charm and every meal feels like a special occasion. Our mouth-watering steaks, fresh seafood, and handcrafted cocktails set the stage for unforgettable moments. Whether it's date night, a family celebration, or just because, Bordeaux offers the perfect mix of comfort and class. Come see us tonight. You're always welcome at our table.
It's hard to know where to start when shopping for home or kitchen appliances, but you can count on Kelly Appliance for exceptional value and dedicated customer service. Family owned and operated since 1962, their friendly and knowledgeable staff will see you through the entire process, from selecting the right product to experienced delivery and installation. It's no wonder that Kelly Appliance is consistently awarded for their service and expertise. Visit Kelly Appliance at one of their 2 convenient locations in Martinez and Aiken.
In just a few days, there is a really super fun event that you don't want to miss, and you're going to hear all about it now from Stephanie Rouhani from the Historic Augusta, but you are the marketing manager and you are involved with this Loft and Living Tour.
Yes, that's correct. Thank you so much for having me. I know you just had our executive director a couple weeks ago. That's
Eric was here. Yes, we learned all about Historic Augusta.
Yes, so it's a big year for Historic Augusta. We are celebrating 60 years this year, and this is our 20th Loft Tour. So we wanted to do something a little special this year. I know people are like, you're doing that loft tour in July? It's hot outside. Well, the loft tour is all indoors this year, so don't let that scare you. And we are focused on the King Mill, which was recently rehabilitated. It is absolutely stunning. If you've driven by there, had the opportunity to go in and see it. And if you haven't, this is your perfect opportunity to come see it. Friday night, July 18th, we're having a reception kickoff party, so you can come in. We're going to have catering, heavy hors d'oeuvres from Go West Catering. We'll have beer and wine, and we're also going to have live entertainment from the Henrys. If you've ever heard them play, they're phenomenal. And of course, you'll be able to tour lofts that are currently occupied by tenants, as well as some model units and all of the different amenities that they have at King Mill.
I have been there. I went to a private event, and it was amazing, absolutely amazing. I did view the one model. That was so cool. I mean, it feels like you're in big city New York or something. It's very urban and are just really super cool.
Yeah,
Loved
we
it.
had a great opportunity as the staff of Historic Augusta to tour it in October of 2023 and then again in May of 2024. So we've kind of followed along with the process of the rehabilitation, which recently won the Chairman's Award from the Georgia Trust for Historic Preservation, which is a very big deal. And they also received an award from Historic Augusta for the preservation efforts.
Oh, that's fantastic. This 18th, you said, is a evening, a kickoff. Do you need a ticket for this?
Yes, so we are currently selling our tickets. You can go to our website, historicaugusta.org, or you can visit us on social media on Facebook or Instagram at Historic Augusta. The link to purchase the tickets are there. If you want to go to the reception party, it is a 2-day event, Friday and Saturday. You go, it's a $45 all-access pass, or if you're not able to come Friday night from 6 to 9, then you can join us on Saturday from 11 to 3, and that's a $25 ticket.
Gotcha. I'm going to look at my calendar for Friday night because not only will I be able to see fabulous loft living, but Jay West is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Go West Catering. She is amazing. Let me just throw it out there. Jay West is an awesome caterer. Her food is sublime, just amazing. So right there, $45 is not a lot. You get eye candy and great taste. And
Absolutely.
food. Yes, that is awesome. I'm so glad that Jay's involved with this. She's involved with so many different things around town.
She is.
So you say we're going to visit people where they live in their homes.
Yes.
They signed up for this and they were excited to have people walk through their property.
They did. So we always request, normally we have 8 to 10 different sites. This year it's just focused on the King Mill. So we put out information and the loft tenants signed up to participate in that. So either they'll be in their loft or they'll have a friend or we provide a volunteer, and you'll get to go through and walk and see how all these different people decorate these spaces. And it's very unique because everybody has their own sense of style, and it's fabulous. And they've done a great job decorating the common spaces as well.
I was going to
It
say
is
the
just so
common
beautiful.
spaces look
Yes.
so great, so open. Just it's great to walk in just to see that alone. Is there a wall of mirrors?
There is.
Yes, I remembered that. Really good looking.
Great selfie opportunities in there.
Really great. Yeah, get a group together and go down. It's just a really fun night. And this is your 20th annual. I think you might have mentioned that. And your Loft and Living Tour every year, you showcase buildings which through historic preservation efforts have been rehabilitated into lofts or other business spaces.
Yeah, it really highlights and showcases that, you see an old building, it doesn't have to be torn down. It can be rehabilitated. There are several avenues that you can take to doing that. There are state and federal tax credits available. That is something else that Historic Augusta does. Every year we highlight buildings and homes in our community that need to be rehabilitated on our endangered properties list, and several of those have been purchased by developers and rehabilitated into lofts or small businesses.
That's really awesome. Eric was here and telling us all about Historic Augusta and all the great things they do, and it's chartered in 1965, Historic Augusta.
Yeah, 60
and over
years this year.
About 1,500 members.
Yep.
That's really great that the community comes together and you rehabilitate some of these spaces as opposed to just tearing them down, because our history is important.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as a designer, I love nothing more than to work in such a property and, really research and get something back to its glory. I've been watching the Gilded Age I don't know. Do you watch that?
I have seen it, yes.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Based in the late 1800s, and just to see the costumes and how they lived and different mannerisms and all of that. And that's one thing I love about older properties, because you do feel like you've gone back in time, and you do feel a little more proper. And
yes.
I don't know, we've become so casual anymore. So it's kind of nice to feel just have that whole theme going on.
I think it's great to walk in and see, pocket doors or wooden windows and, just built-in shelves that are just so beautiful, and they've been there, and all that heart pine, and it's just beautiful. It stands the test of time.
Yeah, the millwork, the trim work, the glass, the wavy old glass.
Oh, that's my
Nothing
favorite.
I like better, yeah.
Absolutely.
And I love there are some contractors that I work with that can age something to, like let's say you have a window and it has a broken pane of glass and everything else. There's somebody that can make that glass again. It's kind of cool to see all of that. Well, we are so excited about the Loft Tour, and that's going to be more modern, I'm sure, because it's a very modern space. I know we went back to historic Augusta and some of those things you do, but I love that you're involved with these too. Such a structure was taken and revitalized into what it is now. Just a beautiful building. You really don't want to miss it. Have you visited any of the lofts yet?
I have. I got a little sneak preview of some, so I'm really excited for the tour, and I hope that everyone will come and join us. It's going to be a really great time.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I hope to see y'all there. I'm really going to plan on the 18th. I can't wait to look at my calendar to make sure I can go, because I love supporting everything you all do, and it would be such a fun night.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for being here, and we will be right back. I have a really great design dilemma, a project that I worked on. You're going to see some before and after. I think you'll really enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Come on, let's make this moon shine all day. Let's make this world with everything you say. It's so easy and so fun to feel this way. To feel this way.
The ultimate driving machine for everyone at Taylor BMW.
Imagine a life filled with energy, adventure, and clarity, where each day is a new opportunity. At Be Healthy Medical Weight Loss, we're here to turn that vision into reality. With over 15 years of experience in the Augusta area, our specialists are dedicated to guiding your health journey. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100, trust our experts to get you to your goals confidently and safely. Buzz on over to 4150 Washington Road so you can thrive at the Hive.
Welcome to Second City Distillery. We are handcrafted one bottle at a time in the heart of Augusta, Georgia. Come visit us and discover the art of distillation like never before. Our spirits are curated, ensuring every bottle tells a story of passion and dedication. From our smooth, award-winning bourbon to our crisp and refreshing vodka, we offer a diverse range of flavors that capture the essence of our passion. Join us for a tasting or a tour and experience the spirit of Augusta with Second City Distillery. Cheers.
Ever wonder what truly makes a house a home? It's all the thoughtful touches, all the little details that bring personality and character to any space. At Signature Interiors and Gifts, we believe that your home should be as unique as you are. Our collection is a treasure trove of inspiration, just waiting for you to explore. Our team would be honored to help you create a home that's not just lived in, but truly loved. Signature Interiors and Gifts, where every corner of your home tells your story.
I love to share jobs, projects that I've worked on with clients, and I know you love to see the before and afters. I appreciate your emails telling me what you liked, and we all like to see the before and after and how somebody can take a space and reclaim it for their client and make it, update it maybe, and just make it more personal for them. So I had a fabulous client, Cheryl, and I'm going to share her and her husband's bedroom that I recently redesigned. So I want to start with a before picture. This is what the bedroom looked like, and you can see lovely maybe 10, 15 years ago, but now just a little dated, a little busy. You see the fabric at the windows, that floral pattern. It just gets a little busy. The bed, there's not really any pop there. There's a picture over the bed and some sconces. The lamps are a little small, but it just didn't have a lot of character, didn't really draw you into the room very well. The next picture is showing over toward the bathroom, and you'll see that was kind of the theme, this, I don't know if that's Italian, European, something scene, kind of romantic, you know, it shows a sweet, lovely couple kissing under an umbrella, but not a really bold statement, but those were kind of the colors Cheryl and her husband were working with. And then the next picture you'll see, again, is similar to the first, but shows you more of those small lamps on either side of the bed. And those are just kind of small, but it doesn't really draw you into the room. And if you see what she has over the bed, your eye just kind of hits that headboard and then goes all the way up. And we need to visually separate that out a little bit to the left and to the right. And we need a little more impact with pillows on the bed. The very next picture I want to share with you is the window. I took down the window treatments and I left the hardware. So whatever I can do to save money on a project, I love to do. So I'm going to reuse hardware, which sometimes can be half of the cost of a window treatment. So if we can reuse the hardware, that's great. The next picture, you see yours truly up on the ladder. Yes, believe it or not, I install everything, most everything I can lift by myself. But as you know, I personally make these window treatments and I install these window treatments. So you can see already what we're doing here. You can see the rug that we had under the bed. We left the rug because, again, that was an element that was fine. It was somewhat neutral, had a little texture to it. It's nice and light. But you can see with these window treatments, I'm lightening things up. We have my favorite fabric at the window with the drapery tape that I talk so much about. And then the next picture, you'll see the window treatments. There they are there. Look how nice and clean. One thing about these window treatments, they are a width and a half wide. Fabric comes generally 54 inches wide. So what I did, I took one of those widths of 54 into 27 and I added a 27 to a 54. So now we have an 81. So the panels are a little wider. If you have a wide window, you might consider a width and a half fabric. It just looks a little fuller than one width of fabric. Because the finish on that, once you pleat it, you get about 30 inches, where with a 54-inch goods, you normally get about 20, maybe 18 to 20. So it just looks really nice. The next picture, I can't wait to share with you. Look at the bed. Look what we did. So now your eye goes a little to the left, a little to the right. And you know I love the arch mirrors. The headboard was so rectangular. So those arched mirrors add that nice element, the curved element at the top. We did some taller lamps, and that mirror reflects the light, so it opens up a little bit. We found a theme fabric for the pillows. I made 3 Euro pillows that had some nice pattern to them. Nothing, again, over the bed. We got rid of what she had over the bed. So now, again, it just visually opens that wall up and looks super nice. The next picture, we show a piece of art in the room, an abstract. You can see it brought in those great oranges and coral colors. Worked really, really well. And that pattern on the art, that abstract did not detract at all from the pattern on the pillows. As you see, they coordinate really well together. And the last picture, you'll see everything coming together. The window treatments, the bed, again, the rug we could work with. I used her bed cover. I took a folded duvet at the foot in green. I popped all of that up. So let me show you some of the elements that I used in the room. This is that great fabric that you saw at the window. Look how nice that is. It's an Asian theme. I think I might have had this on the show before because it's just one of my favorite fabrics. I actually have this on some Roman shades in my house, in my office, but I can certainly use it for pillows as well. So that makes some nice impact there. Again, I used the neutral fabric at the window and this drapery tape. As you see, this salmon color really pulled out nicely the color from the fabric that we have here. Look how nice that is. Looks super, super nice. Pulled that out. And then I popped in a little bit of the green, if you'll see. And that pops out some of the green that we have. If you can see all of that, how great that all looks together. So again, kind of neutral and light, but we still do have pops of color. So don't ever hesitate to go with some solids, especially if you have some bold patterns in the room. But I hope you enjoyed the before and after of that today. If you have a design dilemma at your home, write me at mike@signaturemike.com. I love to hearing from you and seeing you what you have in store in your house and how I can help resolve that issue. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with my guest from the day.
At F&M Bank, you're more than a customer. You're family. We believe banking should feel like home, familiar faces, real conversations, and service that's rooted in values and built on relationships. We take the time to know your name, your story, and your dreams. With roots in Washington and Augusta, we're proud to grow with our neighbors. F&M Bank, growing strong, one neighbor at a time.
At Reliable Equipment Rental, we rent the good stuff. From compact lawn and garden equipment, large earth-moving equipment, to Takeuchi compact equipment known for its brute strength and bulletproof durability. Whether you're a professional contractor or a weekend do-it-yourselfer, we have the equipment to get your job done. And in the CSRA, you can only get the good stuff at Reliable Equipment Rental, your trusted Takeuchi dealer. Sales, parts, and service, 4001 Washington Road.
There's something special about mornings at Emma's Cafe, where days begin with a smile, fresh brewed coffee, and breakfast that makes you feel right at home. Try our famous Bulldog breakfast, classic biscuits and gravy, or treat yourself to an unforgettable French toast. Come see us Monday through Saturday from 7 to 1 on Main Street in beautiful Thompson, Georgia. Emma's Cafe, where breakfast is more than a meal, it's a moment.
What if the perfect pair of shoes could transform more than just your outfit? At Signature Soles and Apparel, it's not just about fashion. It's about finding the pieces that make you feel confident, unique, and ready to take on the world. From stunning shoes to statement outfits and accessories, every item is carefully chosen to help you express your personality. Let our friendly team help you discover your next favorite look. Signature Soles and Apparel, where every step you take feels beautifully you.
I hope you enjoyed the show today. We had a little something for everybody. Stephanie and Shelley, thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I love it. You mentioned you didn't realize this had texture to it. Yeah, maybe it looks a little flat on the camera, but it's kind of a cut velvet tape, so it feels good too. And it gives it that extra depth that, sometimes a neutral panel can be a little boring, but a little drapery tape can take it up a notch. Certainly elevate it. What'd you think?
I love it. I'm really into greens this season. I don't know why, but I'm really gravitating towards those. So
that green is popular. In my store, I have a sofa in the green velvet, so popular. Yeah. I did a restaurant last year, and we did some green leather sofas as well. In the sage green, really, really great color. It's a nice neutral because, again, you can pop some other nice colors with it, but it goes with so many things. I can see navies with this, but you need something in the room to kind of pull it together. In between the art and the fabric, that's what happens. So I hope you all learned something today. I hope you all learned something today. I don't know. I try to give a little bit of wisdom. Again, as I told you, I make this stuff up as I go along as if I'm working with a client right here in the studio. But I think that's what makes it kind of real, I hope. But anyway, we're going to see some of this stuff on the loft tour.
I think you're going to see some really fun decor in the King Mill. So I hope everyone will come out.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I really want to go.
Yeah.
The first thing I'm going to do is look at my calendar. I want to go and check that out. And again, Jay West, a shameless plug. I mean,
she's amazing.
She is awesome. Well, I love it. Well, again, check us out on YouTube, the Signature Mike channel. Make sure to subscribe. We need those subscribers. We are on Facebook. We're on Instagram, Signature Mike. You can't miss it. And write me at mike@signaturemike.com. Like I said, send me your design dilemmas. Let me know what you're thinking. We enjoyed having you, and we look forward to seeing you next time on the Signature Mike Show.